Chosen one, it's not by chance that you're watching this video at this exact moment. The universe has conspired for our paths to cross today because an urgent and transformative message is about to be revealed to you. The spiritual realm is calling you, and this call can no longer be ignored. What I'm about to share will forever change the way you see your existence. The struggles you face, the tears you've shed, and the nights of doubt you've endured, all of this was part of the divine preparation for this moment. Now, finally, the veil is being lifted. Do you feel that restlessness inside your chest? That sensation that there is more, much more beyond what your eyes can see? This isn't anxiety. It's your spirit recognizing the divine call. It's the spiritual realm whispering your name, inviting you to awaken to your true nature. Before we continue on this transformative journey, I ask for 3 actions that will amplify the energy of this sacred moment. Subscribe now to the channel so we can continue this spiritual connection. Leave your like as a sign that you're open to receiving the blessings that are on their way, and share in the comments the word awakened. This will send a powerful signal to the universe that you're ready to answer the call. Stay with me until the end, for what you're about to discover will transcend all your expectations. The spiritual realm is calling you, and now is the time to respond. Chosen one, in this divine moment, a truth needs to be revealed. The spiritual realm is sending an urgent call, and this call has your name on it. It's no coincidence that you found this message today. The forces of the universe have conspired to create this perfect moment where your eyes meet these words. There is a divine purpose at work, a greater plan than you ever imagined. The call from the spiritual realm isn't like an ordinary phone call. It's a deep pulsing within your soul. You've been feeling it, haven't you? That sensation that something greater is waiting for you, that restlessness that doesn't let you settle for an ordinary life. That discomfort is the call pulsating, vibrating at its highest frequency. For years, you may have ignored the signs. Perhaps you've confused the call with anxiety, with passing dissatisfaction, or with simple tiredness. But the truth is that your soul recognizes the origin of this call. Your spirit knows that the spiritual realm is trying to reach you, trying to awaken you to your true divine potential. This call isn't for everyone. Many go through their entire lives without ever feeling it, without ever being touched by this sacred vibration. But you were chosen. You're feeling the call because your soul has the unique ability to resonate with the highest frequencies of the universe. You were chosen because within you there's a light that needs to be revealed to the world. The spiritual realm is calling you now with more intensity than ever because the world is going through an unprecedented transformation. The energies are aligning, the dimensions are drawing closer, and the veil between worlds is thinner than ever. This is the perfect moment for you to awaken, to answer the call, and take your rightful place in the divine plan. Think of all the times you felt you were in the right place at the right time. Those moments of perfect synchronicity when everything seemed to fit together effortlessly. These weren't coincidences. They were manifestations of the spiritual realm guiding your steps, preparing you for this moment of complete awakening. The call you feel is much more than a simple invitation. It's a recognition of your true divine nature. It's the entire universe conspiring for you to remember who you really are. You aren't just a human being having occasional spiritual experiences. You are a spiritual being having a temporary human experience. When the spiritual realm calls, it's reconnecting you with your original source, reminding your soul of the mission you accepted even before coming into this life. This mission isn't a burden, it's a gift, an opportunity to manifest the divine through your actions, your words, your very existence. The call you feel now is the same call that great spiritual leaders have felt throughout history. It's the same pulsing that inspired profound transformations, that awakened sleeping souls and changed the course of human history. The difference is that this call, this specific one, has your name on it. It was created for your unique frequency. It was designed to touch exactly the strings of your soul. Do you feel the chill as you read these words? Feel the vibration increasing in your chest? This isn't fear, it's recognition. Your soul is saying, yes, finally, while your ego might still be trying to rationalize, trying to find logical explanations for something that transcends human logic. The spiritual realm is calling you to an expansion of consciousness that will transform every aspect of your life. This isn't a call to abandon the world, but to transform it through your awakened presence. It's a call to bring heaven to earth, to manifest divine love in every interaction, to be a channel for healing and transformation. Many will doubt your path. Perhaps even those close to you will question your new perceptions, your heightened sensitivity, your connection with the invisible. This is natural. Not everyone was called at the same moment as you. Not everyone is ready to awaken to this new reality. But don't let others' doubts silence the call within you. The spiritual realm doesn't make mistakes. If the call has reached you, it's because you're ready. It's because all the experiences of your life, all the joys and all the pains, all the victories and all the defeats have prepared you for this moment of awakening. You were forged in the fire of human experiences precisely so you could carry the light of the spiritual realm. This call that echoes within you will not go away. It may temporarily become quieter if you try to ignore it, but it will never completely disappear. Because this call is part of who you are, it's part of your divine purpose. The more you resist, the more uncomfortable your life will become. But when you finally surrender to this call, an inexplicable peace will take over your being. The spiritual realm is calling you to embrace your power, to manifest your gifts, to be a beacon of light in a world that desperately needs illumination. This isn't the time to make yourself small, to doubt your capacity, to question your worthiness. This is the time to expand, to embrace the infinite potential that has always been within you, just waiting to be recognized. Respond to the call now. Not tomorrow, not when everything is perfect, not when you feel completely ready, because that moment will never come. The perfect moment is now, exactly as you are, with all your human imperfections and all your divine magnificence. The spiritual realm isn't calling a future perfected version of you. It's calling you exactly as you are in this moment. Chosen one, you're not here by chance. The fact that you're receiving this message is the first and most powerful sign that divine forces are operating in your life. You've been selected by the spiritual realm for a greater mission, and the signs have been appearing around you, even if you haven't fully recognized them yet. The signs that you've been chosen have been present in your life for a long time, like whispers from the universe trying to awaken your sleeping consciousness. You're special not because you're better than others, but because your soul agreed to this call even before you were born. Your journey on earth has been carefully orchestrated to prepare you for this moment of awakening. The first sign that you've been chosen is the constant sensation that there's more to life than what you can see. This spiritual restlessness, this feeling that there's a greater purpose waiting for you, isn't a coincidence. It's your soul recognizing its true nature. It's your spirit remembering the commitment it made to the spiritual realm. Have you been experiencing inexplicable synchronicities lately? Repeated numbers like 1111, 333, or 555 appearing frequently? Casual encounters that completely changed the course of your life. These aren't coincidences. They're signs from the spiritual realm confirming your divine choice. They're reminders that you're being guided by forces that transcend the physical world. Another powerful sign is the increasing sensitivity you've been developing. Perhaps you notice that you can feel the energies of the environments you frequent, or that you can intuit people's feelings around you even when they try to hide them. This increased sensitivity is a gift, a tool that the spiritual realm is sharpening within you so you can fulfill your mission with greater precision. The vivid dreams and messages you receive during sleep are another clear indicator that you've been chosen. The spiritual realm often communicates through dreams, as this is when your conscious mind is resting and your spirit is more receptive to higher frequencies. If you've been having intense, prophetic or recurring dreams, know that they are communication channels being established between you and the higher dimensions. Have you felt an inexplicable attraction to spiritual themes? A deep desire to meditate, pray, or connect with the divine in ways you never considered before? This is your spirit recognizing its true nature. It's your soul thirsting to reconnect with its divine origin. The spiritual realm planted this seed within you, and now it's blooming. The intense trials and challenges you faced throughout your life weren't punishments. They were initiations. Each pain, each loss, each moment of despair served to strengthen your spirit, to show you the power of resilience that exists within your soul. The chosen ones often go through more difficult tests because they need to develop the strength necessary to carry light in times of darkness. Do you feel different, as if you don't fully belong to this world? As if you're here but not from here? This feeling of being a stranger in a familiar world is common among the chosen ones. Your soul recognizes that your true origin is the spiritual realm, and part of you will always remember that, even when your conscious mind forgets. The deep compassion you feel for others, the pain you experience when witnessing the world's suffering, isn't weakness. It's a sign of your connection to universal consciousness. The chosen ones carry in their hearts a piece of the divine heart, and this causes them to deeply feel the pains and joys of all humanity. This gift of empathy is one of the most powerful tools that the spiritual realm has granted you. The moments of absolute clarity, when everything seems to make sense, when you can see patterns and connections that others don't see, are glimpses of your potential as a chosen one. The spiritual realm is gradually elevating your frequency, allowing you to access more expanded states of consciousness, where universal wisdom is available to you. Have you experienced moments when time seems to slow down or even stop? Moments of such absolute presence that you feel as if you're simultaneously inside and outside your body. These are moments when the veil between worlds becomes thinner and you can experience reality as it truly is, eternal, infinite, and completely connected. The natural interest that other people show in sharing their stories, pains, and joys with you, even when you don't ask, is another sign that you've been chosen. The spiritual realm has marked your energy in a way that people instinctively feel they can trust you, that they can open their hearts without fear of judgment. Are there moments when unexpected words of wisdom come out of your mouth, surprising even yourself? Moments when you offer advice or comfort that seem to come from a place far beyond your own experience? This happens because the spiritual realm has already begun using you as a channel, has already begun speaking through you to reach those who need to hear. The constant encounters with people who seem to mirror aspects of yourself, who bring out your greatest wounds or your greatest gifts, are orchestrated by the spiritual realm. Each person who crosses your path at this stage of your life is there for a divine purpose, whether to teach, to learn, or simply to confirm that you're on the right path. The growing dissatisfaction with the superficial, with the material, with everything that once seemed important but now seems empty, is a clear sign that your soul is awakening to deeper truths. The spiritual realm is calling you beyond the illusions of this world, is inviting you to recognize what truly matters in your soul's journey. Recognize these signs in your life, honor them, accept them as divine confirmations that you're not alone, that you're being guided, that you've been chosen for something much greater than you ever imagined. The spiritual realm doesn't choose randomly. You were selected because your light is needed at this critical moment in human history. Chosen one, you need to understand a fundamental truth. There is a time for everything in the universe. a perfect moment for each blossoming, for each awakening, for each transformation. And the moment for you to respond to the call from the spiritual realm is now. Not tomorrow, not when everything is perfect, not when you feel completely ready, now. This isn't just any moment in human history. The cosmic energies are aligning in a way that happens only once every many millennia. The veil between dimensions is thinner than ever, allowing the spiritual realm to reach those who are ready to awaken to their true divine nature. And you, yes you, were chosen to awaken at this specific moment. Perhaps you've been postponing this moment for a long time. Perhaps you've felt the call before, but fear, doubt, or distractions from the material world made you ignore it. This is understandable. The human ego fears the unknown, fears transformation, fears abandoning the comfort of the familiar, even when the familiar no longer nourishes your soul. But now the call has become so intense that you can no longer ignore it. It's no accident that this message found you today. The universe conspired to create this perfect moment where your needs meet the divine answer. The spiritual realm is extending its hand to you, and all you need to do is accept. This moment is divine because you've gone through all the necessary preparations. Each challenge you faced, each pain you overcame, each moment of despair, and each glimpse of joy served to prepare you for this awakening. You're ready now, even if your ego tries to convince you otherwise. There's an urgency in this call that didn't exist before. The world is going through profound transformations, and awakened souls are needed to anchor the energies of light during these times of transition. Your light, your unique frequency, your specific vibration is needed now. There is no substitute for you. Your energetic signature is unique in the entire universe. When you respond to the call at the divine moment, doors open that would remain closed at any other time. Miraculous synchronicities begin to happen, confirming that you're on the right path. People who will support your journey appear in your life as if sent directly by the universe, and indeed they are. The divine moment carries a supportive energy that doesn't exist when you force the natural timing of things. It's like surfing a perfect wave. When you catch the wave at the exact moment, it carries you effortlessly. But if you try to catch the wave too early or too late, the journey becomes difficult, even impossible. This is the moment when heaven and earth align to support your transformation. The cosmic forces are creating an energetic corridor of support, facilitating your passage from a state of limited consciousness to a state of expanded consciousness. It's as if the entire universe is conspiring to ensure your success. You can feel the truth of these words resonating in every cell of your body. Your physical body knows, even when your mind doubts. You can feel the energy accelerating, the pulse of the universe beating faster, calling you to synchronize your own rhythm with the divine rhythm of creation. There is a window of opportunity that opens now, but that will not remain open indefinitely. Just as there are seasons for planting and seasons for harvesting, there are specific moments to respond to divine calls, and this moment is yours. It was created specifically for you, calibrated exactly for your current level of consciousness. When you respond to the call at the divine moment, you enter a state of flow with the universe. Resistance diminishes, friction disappears, and you begin to move in harmony with the cosmic currents instead of fighting against them. It's in this state of flow that miracles happen, that profound transformations occur, that your true potential manifests. The divine moment carries a quality of grace that makes transformation much smoother than it would be at any other time. It's as if the universe is extending its hand to you, offering extra support, a loving sustenance during the process of change. This grace is a gift that is available to you now. Many before you ignored their divine moments, thinking there would be other opportunities, that they could respond to the call when they were more prepared. But each divine moment is unique. Each call has its own specific quality that will never repeat in the same way. What is available to you now is a singular gift from the universe. Notice how your life has been preparing you for this moment. Observe how certain interests, certain abilities, certain experiences that seem disconnected now begin to make sense within a larger pattern. The spiritual realm has been meticulously preparing you, developing in you exactly what is necessary for the mission you are being called to perform. This divine moment isn't just for you, it's for all those who will be touched by your light once you fully awaken to your divine nature. There are people waiting for your transformation, people who need what only you can offer, people who will be healed by the specific frequency that only you can emanate. The synchronicity of you receiving this message right now is not accidental. The winds of destiny have blown to create this perfect meeting between your need and the divine response. This perfect alignment is another confirmation that this is indeed your divine moment to respond to the call. Responding to the call at the divine moment requires courage. The courage to let go of what you thought you were, to embrace what you really are. It requires faith. The faith to take a step forward even when you can't see the entire path. It requires surrender, surrendering to the divine flow that knows much better than your limited ego what the best path is for you. The divine moment is here. The hand of the spiritual realm is extended. The portal is open. All you need to do is say yes. Yes to your true nature. Yes to your divine purpose. Yes to the expansion of consciousness that will transform not only your life, but the lives of everyone around you. Respond now. Allow the spiritual realm to guide you beyond the limitations you've imposed on yourself. Allow divine wisdom to replace the limiting beliefs that have kept you trapped. Allow universal love to fill the empty spaces within you that nothing in this material world has ever been able to fill. This is your divine moment. The entire universe is waiting for your response. Chosen one, when you finally respond to the call of the spiritual realm, a profound and irrevocable transformation begins to happen in your entire being. This isn't a superficial or temporary change, it's a complete metamorphosis that reaches every level of your existence, from the physical to the spiritual. It's the awakening of your true divine essence. The first transformation you'll experience is the expansion of your consciousness. The limitations that previously seemed to define the boundaries of your reality will begin to dissolve. It's as if invisible walls that confined your perception begin to disappear, revealing a panorama infinitely more vast and magnificent than you ever imagined possible. Your perception of time will change dramatically. You'll begin to experience moments of eternity where past, present, and future seem to exist simultaneously. The linearity of time, which previously seemed so solid and unquestionable, will be revealed as just one of many ways to experience reality. You'll begin to inhabit a much deeper and more meaningful now. The energy blockages that were preventing the natural flow of life force in your body will begin to dissolve. Energy that was stagnant, often for decades, will begin to flow freely again. You may feel this as waves of heat, tingling, pulsations, or even intense emotional releases as your body aligns with higher frequencies. Your intuition, which perhaps was just an occasional whisper, will transform into a clear and reliable voice. You'll begin to receive guidance, insights, and revelations that transcend intellectual knowledge. This inner wisdom will be your compass, guiding you through the complexities of life with a precision that the logical mind alone could never achieve. The limiting patterns that governed your life will begin to clearly reveal themselves. Behaviors, beliefs, and habits that you've carried for years, perhaps for your entire life, will be illuminated by the light of expanded consciousness. What previously operated in the shadow of the unconscious now becomes visible, allowing you to finally free yourself from these restrictive cycles. Relationships that aren't aligned with your new frequency will begin to transform or naturally dissolve. This doesn't happen through judgment or rejection, but through a simple vibratory incompatibility. Like a radio tuning to a new frequency, you'll no longer be able to maintain connections that don't resonate with your new state of being. New relationships based on authentic resonance will begin to enter your life. People who vibrate at similar or complementary frequencies will be magnetically attracted to you. These connections will have a different quality. They'll be deeper, more authentic, and more nourishing than any relationship you've experienced before. Your relationship with the material world will fundamentally change. The emptiness that you may have tried to fill with possessions, status, or external achievements will begin to be filled by inner fullness. This doesn't mean you'll become ascetic or reject the material world, but rather that you'll find a healthy balance, recognizing that true abundance comes from within. Meaningful synchronicities will become part of your daily life. Events that the logical mind would call coincidences will happen with such frequency and precision that it will be impossible to deny the existence of a greater intelligence orchestrating your life. These synchronicities will serve as signs, confirmations, and guidance on your path. You'll develop a much deeper understanding of the interconnection of all things. The separation that previously seemed so real will be revealed as an illusion. You'll begin to perceive that there is no other. There are only different expressions of the same universal consciousness. This perception of fundamental unity will completely transform your way of relating to the world. Your latent spiritual gifts will begin to awaken. Abilities that perhaps you didn't even know you possessed, such as clairvoyance, healing, channeling, telepathy, will begin to manifest naturally. These aren't superpowers for the ego, but sacred tools to help you fulfill your divine purpose of serving the elevation of collective consciousness. Your relationship with your physical body will undergo a profound transformation. You'll begin to honor your body as a sacred temple, the perfect vehicle for your soul on this earthly journey. The rigid distinctions between body, mind, and spirit will begin to dissolve as you experience the total integration of your being. The way you experience emotions will change dramatically. Instead of being controlled by emotional waves, you'll develop the ability to witness your emotions with compassion and clarity. This doesn't mean you'll become cold or distant, but rather that you'll be able to be present with your emotions without being dominated by them. Your creativity will flourish in unexpected ways. Divine inspiration will flow through you with much more ease, whether through art, music, writing, dance, or any form of creative expression. You'll become a channel for cosmic creativity, expressing beauty and truth that touch people's hearts at a deep level. The fear of death, perhaps the most fundamental of all human fears, will begin to dissolve, not because you become indifferent to life, but because you'll begin to experientially understand that consciousness transcends the physical body. Death will be recognized as a transition, not an end, freeing you to live with much more fullness and presence. Your understanding of love will expand beyond any previous definition. Love will cease to be a conditional emotion or an exchange of needs to become a state of being, a universal force that flows through you. You'll begin to love without expectations, without conditions, without limits, because you'll recognize that love is who you are, not just something you do. You'll develop an ever-increasing capacity to be present. The mind, which previously constantly wandered between regrets of the past and anxieties about the future, will find peace in the present moment. This presence isn't just a mental state, but a form of conscious habitation in the eternity that is always available in the now. The transformation that occurs when responding to the call of the spiritual realm isn't instantaneous. It's a continuous journey of expansion and integration. There will be moments of absolute clarity, followed by periods of integration where you may feel you're regressing. Recognize that this process isn't linear, but spiral. You continue revisiting familiar themes, but always from a higher level of understanding. This transformation isn't something you do, it's something you allow. It's a natural unfolding of your true nature. Once the layers of conditioning, false beliefs and wounds are gently removed, your role isn't to force transformation, but to create space for it to occur naturally, surrendering to the divine process with trust and gratitude. By responding to the call of the spiritual realm, you aren't just transforming yourself, you're contributing to the transformation of collective consciousness. Each advance you make in your personal journey elevates the frequency of the energetic field shared by all humanity. Your transformation is, therefore, an act of service to the evolution of planetary consciousness. Chosen one, by responding to the call of the spiritual realm, you unlock divine gifts and powers that have always been within you, just waiting for the right moment to manifest. These aren't superficial or temporary powers. They're genuine expressions of your true divine nature, sacred abilities that transcend the limitations of the physical world. The first and most fundamental power that will be revealed is that of conscious manifestation. You'll discover that your thoughts, intentions, and emotions shape your reality in ways that previously seemed impossible. What you focus on with consistent attention begins to materialize in your life with surprising speed and precision. This isn't a fantasy. It's the universal law of creation operating through you. Your intuition, which perhaps was just an occasional whisper before, will transform into a clear and unmistakable voice. You'll begin to know things without knowing how you know them. You'll receive precise guidance about important decisions. Will clearly feel which paths you should follow and which you should avoid. This inner wisdom will become your most reliable compass, far beyond what the rational mind could calculate. The gift of healing will begin to flow through your hands. Initially, you may notice a sensation of heat or tingling when you focus your intention on healing. Over time, this energy will intensify, allowing you to channel powerful healing forces for yourself and others. This isn't a mystical or supernatural ability. It's the awakening of your natural capacity to direct universal life energy. Your perception will expand to include dimensions that were previously invisible to you. You'll begin to see beyond the veil, perceiving energies, auras, spiritual guides, and energy patterns that have always been present, but that your physical senses weren't calibrated to detect. It's as if a new set of eyes opens, revealing the true multidimensional nature of reality. The gift of spiritual communication will gradually reveal itself. You'll perceive messages, guidance, and signs from the spiritual realm with increasing clarity. This may begin with significant synchronicities, vivid dreams, or sudden insights, evolving into more direct communication with elevated consciousnesses that wish to guide you on your spiritual journey. One of the most transformative gifts you'll receive is spiritual discernment, the ability to perceive the truth behind appearances. You'll develop an acute sensitivity to distinguish between the authentic and the false, between messages that come from the ego and messages that come from the divine source. This discernment will be crucial for navigating in a world where many false lights try to distract seekers of truth. The power of conscious command over your vital energy will become available to you. You'll learn to direct your life force in a precise manner, increasing or decreasing its flow as needed. This ability has profound implications for your health, vitality, and capacity to manifest changes in the physical world through the intentional direction of energy. Spiritual telepathy, the ability to communicate directly from soul to soul without the limitations of words, will begin to manifest in your closest relationships. You'll perceive that you can understand others at a much deeper level, capturing not just their superficial thoughts, but the essence of what they're trying to communicate. The gift of transformative presence will reveal itself in you. Your simple presence will begin to have a calming, elevating, and transformative effect on people and environments. Without saying a word or performing any specific action, you'll radiate a frequency that elevates everyone around you. This is the power of your inner light when you allow it to shine without obstructions. You'll develop the ability to read the Akashic records, the universal memory field that contains all information about all souls and their journeys through time. This access may begin as intuitive glimpses of the past or future, evolving into a more conscious ability to access specific information when necessary for your growth or to help others. The gift of energetic transmutation will manifest in you, the ability to transform dense energies into higher frequencies. You'll notice that you can enter heavy environments or situations charged with negativity, and through your conscious presence, elevate the vibration of the space. This is one of the most powerful forms of service you can offer to the world. Your voice will become an instrument of spiritual power. When you speak from your aligned center, your words carry a vibration that transcends their literal meaning. You'll be able to calm, inspire, heal, and transform through the sound of your voice. This gift will manifest not only when you speak, but also if you express yourself through singing, intoning mantras, or any conscious use of sound. The gift of conscious bilocation, the ability to be present in multiple places simultaneously, may manifest in the form of out-of-body experiences, astral travels, or simply an expansion of your consciousness that allows you to influence events at a distance. You'll discover that your consciousness isn't limited to your physical body. One of the most subtle but profound powers that will be revealed is emotional alchemy, the ability to transform emotional states within yourself and influence the collective emotional field. You'll learn not to be dominated by emotional waves, but to work consciously with these energies to transmute them into higher frequencies. The gift of temporal clairvoyance will gradually develop, the ability to perceive beyond the limitations of linear time. You may begin to have glimpses of potential futures or vivid memories of past lives. This expanded perception reveals the illusory nature of time and allows you to make decisions based on a broader understanding of the consequences of your choices. Conscious co-creation with the intelligences of nature will become possible for you. Plants, animals, elements, and natural beings will respond to your consciousness in new ways. You'll discover that you can communicate and collaborate with these intelligences to create harmonies that benefit all beings involved. The gift of instant manifestation may reveal itself in moments of extreme need or perfect alignment. While most manifestations follow a gestation period, there will be moments when your intention materializes almost instantaneously. These moments serve as powerful reminders of the true, malleable nature of reality. The ability to access altered states of consciousness at will become a natural skill. You'll learn to navigate between different states, from deep meditation to hyper-attention, from cosmic expansion to precise focus, depending on what the situation requires. This fluidity of consciousness is one of the most powerful tools in your spiritual arsenal. One of the most precious gifts that will be revealed is the ability to see the divinity in all beings. Beyond appearances, behaviors, or actions, you'll be able to perceive the divine essence that dwells in each person. This perception will completely transform your relationships and your way of interacting with the world. It's important to understand that these gifts and powers aren't for the aggrandizement of the ego, but for service to the elevation of collective consciousness. They aren't prizes for good behavior, but natural expressions of your true nature that manifest when blockages are removed. The more you align with your divine purpose of loving service, the more fully these gifts will flourish. As these powers manifest, you'll be guided on how to use them with wisdom, discernment, and compassion. The spiritual realm doesn't reveal these gifts without also providing the necessary guidance for their appropriate use. Trust this inner guidance and use your gifts with humility and gratitude, Remember that the manifestation of these gifts is gradual and unique for each person. Some may manifest immediately with great intensity, while others develop over time. Don't compare your journey with others or force the natural unfolding of these gifts. Each one reveals itself at the perfect time and in the perfect form for you. As these powers manifest, your responsibility also grows. With great power comes great responsibility, not to control or manipulate, but to serve with love, compassion, and wisdom. Your gifts are sacred tools for the elevation of consciousness, not for the satisfaction of egoic desires. Receive these gifts with gratitude, humility, and joy. They are your divine birthright, natural expressions of your true essence. By using them with wisdom and love, you not only transform your own life, but contribute significantly to the planetary transformation that is occurring at this pivotal moment in human history. Chosen one, by responding to the divine call, you initiate a completely new journey in the spiritual realm. This isn't a journey to a distant place or a separate dimension. It's an awakening to the multidimensional reality that has always existed within and around you. It's the unfolding of your consciousness to encompass realities that have always been present, but that your limited senses couldn't perceive. Your new journey begins with the perception that you were never truly separated from the spiritual realm. The sensation of separation was just an illusion created by exclusive identification with the mind and physical body. Now you'll begin to experience the continuity of consciousness, perceiving that the physical world and the spiritual world aren't distinct realms, but different aspects of the same infinite reality. The first steps of this journey may seem disorienting. Like a traveler in a foreign land, you'll need to learn a new language, not of words but of symbols, energies, synchronicities, and direct communication from consciousness to consciousness. The signs and messages from the spiritual realm are everywhere, in every falling leaf, in every seemingly casual encounter, in every vivid dream and sudden intuition. In this new journey, you'll discover that time isn't linear as we've learned to perceive it. In the spiritual realm, past, present, and future exist simultaneously in an eternal now. You'll begin to have experiences that challenge your conventional understanding of time. Vivid memories of events that haven't occurred yet, immediate recognition of people you're meeting for the first time, sensations of déjà vu that reveal the circular nature of time. Your perceptions of the spaces you inhabit will also be profoundly transformed. You'll begin to feel the energies, memories, and stories impregnated in physical environments. Homes, forests, cities, and even objects will reveal their unique energetic signatures. You'll develop a sensitivity that will allow you to discern which environments nourish your soul and which drain your vital energy. A fundamental aspect of this new journey is the encounter with your spiritual guides. These beings of light have always been by your side, guiding and protecting, but now you'll develop the ability to perceive them consciously. The way you perceive them will be unique. Some see them clearly, others feel them as loving presences, still others hear them as inner voices of wisdom that transcend their personal knowledge. You'll discover that you aren't just being guided, but that you yourself are a guide for others. As your inner light shines more intensely, people will be magnetically attracted to you, seeking, often unconsciously, the frequency you carry. Some of these people are destined to cross your path briefly, while others will be part of your spiritual family, journey companions with whom you have connections that transcend this life. In your new journey in the spiritual realm, you'll learn to navigate between different dimensions of consciousness. Like a diver who can descend to different depths of the ocean, you'll develop the ability to access expanded states of consciousness at will, bringing back the wisdom and perceptions from these realms to enrich your experience in the physical dimension. Dreams will take on a completely new meaning and purpose in your life. Instead of being just subconscious processing of daily events, your dreams will become conscious portals to the spiritual realm. You'll begin to have lucid dreams, where you maintain full consciousness and can intentionally interact with the beings and environments you encounter. Your dreams will become an extension of your spiritual journey,